Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie. Today we are going to do a very quick ab blast. You will need a Pilates ball, but if you don't have one, that's okay. You can do everything without it. This just can intensify some of those lower abdominals. And also, if you happen to have some light weights, that will also make some intensifications to some of the ab moves. We are going to start standing, but do majority of it on the floor. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with the second position plie. And we're going to take easy side bends. Keep the hands down as we're warming up. Feel the belly button pull in. And then straighten the legs and squeeze your bum. Let's try it again with a little more intensity. Bending the knees. We're now reaching. Working into the side obliques. Creating a lateral flexion. And let's take a break. Straighten the legs and squeeze the bum. Next up, we're going to bring the legs together, shake them out, and just going to pull the belly button in like you've got a pair of pants that don't fit. And then relax. And then pull it in. And relax. And pull it in. And relax. High knees, bring those legs up as high as you can. And then release. We're going to take a step forward. Just soften the knee. Because what you're going to do is you're going to push back and lift the leg up high like you're doing a high kick. So it's a land with knees soft. Push back onto your back foot, kick that leg up high, and then land back down forward. So it's a balance trick, and when you kick the leg up, you're working your thigh, hip flexor, and into your abs. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. So finding the balance first, stepping forward, knees are soft, then shift back and lift the foot a little bit. And each time you get more balance, see if you can lift that leg higher. Almost feels a little bit like a dancer move, yes? Say yes. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's go back to that second position. Let's make it even more challenging as we take our side to side bends. So bent knees, both hands out to the side like Mickey Mouse ears. Now we're going to go down to the side, but in order to get the elbow closer to the leg, you got to bend the knees more. If it's good for you and your body, bend those knees more and try to bend a little bit more. Come back up, tip to the side, bend the knees more, go down a little more. There you go. But remember, we don't want to force it and turn the chest down. Okay, we want to keep that chest open to the wall. Working those thighs, working the core. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake out the legs. All right, now we're going to take a side bend standing. So you're going to point your right foot out to the side, place your left hand on your hip, take the arm up. You're going to side bend and hold. Hold it here. Hold. You should feel it working here. Maybe you can bring your hand and feel. Now, from here, we're going to bring that elbow, right elbow to right knee, standing up tall. crunch, 1, crunch, 2, crunch, 3, crunch, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's try other side. Hold it here first. Trying to just feel that strength to the side, working on the balance, really leaning over. And now we're going to lift and crunch. 1, really reach over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. So hopefully you guys noticed that I wasn't just standing up tall and crunching like this, right? I was really trying to lean over and get to an end point. That's going to really work on length and strength. Works on your balance as well. All right, let's get down on that floor. You're going to use your small Pilates ball, and we're going to do more side oblique work. So we're going to place the ball between the ankles and then lie on your side, all the way down onto the shoulder. You can bend the elbow here to make it more comfortable. Legs are straight. You're in a straight line. You're on your hip bone. You're going to lift your head and try not to use your arms too much. I'm not trying to push down into my arm to lift myself up. I'm really trying to use this side that we were working. Now we are going to really try to tighten it up as we lift the legs and lift the head. And so now we're tightening the side obliques, not in the lengthened state, but definitely more in the shortened state. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent job. Let's switch to the other side. All right, all the way down onto the shoulder, legs are straight. Now, if you don't have the Pilates ball, not a big deal, so you can still do the move. You're gonna lift your head, lift your feet, feel like you're really working right here in the side oblique. Breathing out when you lift. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. All right, you're going to come onto your back. You're going to place the ball between your ankles and crisscross the legs. If you don't have a ball, you just crisscross without the ball. Now you can keep the head down, but an added challenge is going to be to lift the head and shoulders and arms reaching forward. If you need an additional challenge to this, lower the legs about 20 degrees and crisscross. If you need more of a challenge, lower the legs, crisscross. Just make sure you're not compromising your lower back. So if you need to come higher, please do. Don't let your lower back get too arched. Really lift your head, strengthening the front neck muscles. I know that's the most uncomfortable place. People feel it, but that's where you need to strengthen the most. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head and remove the ball, placing now the ball between your knees. Trying to squeeze the ball gently. All right, with your feet on the floor, you're going to flex your feet. You've got a gentle squeeze in the ball. Your heels only are on the ground. You're going to pull the knees into your chest and then tap the heels back down. So it's like a 1 count up and then a 1, 2, 3 tap. 1, 2, 3 tap. Yeah, sound effects is my game. You're gonna learn that. The more you follow some of the videos, I'll be like, we're gonna do the swoosh. All right, so that was a heel tap with both legs. Okay, quite challenging. Next, we're going to do reverse crunch, still keeping the ball between the knees. But once again, if you don't have it, you do the same motion. You just pretend you have your ball. Bring the knees in. You're going to try to pull the knees in as close to your shoulders as you can and lift your hips up off the ground to your degree. So if you got a bad back or you got herniated disc, maybe all you're doing is pressing the lower back into the mat, which pulls the knees a little closer to the shoulders. It lifts your tailbone a little bit off the ground. Okay, but if you've got no pain or issues there, you can start using your arms a little bit by pressing down into the mat, and you're going to try to get maybe the hips off the ground a little. I like to straighten my legs out a little bit. I think it helps me get it. Once again, controlled though. And the stronger you are, the stronger your arms are, the stronger your core is, the higher up you can get those hips. Maybe you're even getting your lower back up off the ground. All right, now we're going into side plank. Here's where you're going to use your light weight. So side plank can either be done with the modification on the knees. You can be on the elbow if the wrist is an issue, okay? If the next level up would be straight legs, or at least the top leg straight, okay? And once again, either on the wrist or on the elbow. The next level up would be a staggered foot stance. Okay, so I've got one foot in front of the other, either on the wrist or on the elbow, or both feet stacked. I'm going to take the both feet stacked on the elbow option, but you do what feels good, okay? And what you're going to do with your light weight, my good friends at home, lifting the weight up, and we're going to bring it to the hip and back up. I don't know if I will be able to accomplish this with a looking dog in my face, but I'll see what I can do. All right, let's try to get 8 done. To the hip, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Let's try the other. And hopefully you notice that when you brought the weight closer to your hip, how hard the side obliques, the side of your waist, it made it more challenging. All right, here we go. Let's see what I can do with dog liquor. Arm comes up. Oh my goodness. And we bring it down to the hip and up. 1 and 2 and 3. I'm getting the stare. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Okay, last but not least, plankety plank plank. Now what we're going to do in this is we are going to come onto the forearms, and I like to do it on the knees because what I want you to do is I actually almost want you to feel like a little bit of the cow in cat and cow. So we're going to relax the belly, and then you're going to suck in the belly like you got a pair of pants that don't fit, and then you're going to relax the belly again. So there's going to be a little up and down movement, but I'm really just trying to do a stomach vacuum in plank. Now, if you're super strong, you can go ahead and stay in the full plank on the toes, but I really like to do it on the knees. I feel like I can get just a little bit more ab activation and less work in my back. So see what you think. Try it that way. Try it on the toes and do the one that feels best to you. So if you're on your elbows, you're going to walk your knees back a little bit so you can tuck your tailbone under. So if you notice my butt is in the air right now, I'm going to tuck it under like I'm doing the cat portion in cat and cow. That automatically starts to pull my belly in. From there, I'm going to really pull it in strong and then relax. Pull in strong and relax. Pull in strong. Now when I relax, I'm not relaxing to a back bend. I'm just staying to a flat back. I'm pulling it in like I'm doing a crunch. But instead of me being on my back, I'm on my front. If you've got bad shoulders, you can do the same thing, but on your stomach, all the way flat. You're going to pull your stomach in and relax. Pull your stomach in and relax. Pull it in and relax. Pull it in and relax. Pull, crunch. This is it, guys. Crunch. Pull it in. Strong core. 5 more. You got it. 5. Breathing out. 4. You can do it. 3. And 2. Last one. Crunchy, crunch, crunch. And then take a rest. Whew. Well deserved. We're going to do a little side stretch. So walking the hands over. That way we can get the whole stretch through the QL muscles and through the side oblique and through the ribs. And change. And cat and cow. Relaxing the belly. And then rounding the spine. Relax the belly. And round the spine. Inhale. And exhale. All right, guys, nice job. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for coming.